Hey guys, just a quick one today. I've kind of got a little bit of a headache. It's been a rough day. Kids just been, I don't know what the deal is. She didn't get a nap today. She's just been kind of a jerk. I highly recommend, if you have the means, you might have to have like HBO Now or HBO Go or something, check out this show called Room 104. It's something that we just bumped into recently. It's really interesting. The whole show only takes place in this motel room, Room 104. All the characters change, the stories change, nothing is the same from episode to episode. Even the genre changes. Some of it's funny, some of it's horror, some of it's like really creepy. I heard in season 2 there's gonna be a musical, and I also think it's a really good thing to look at and pay attention to when you're trying to be more creative. I'm reading this paper right now and I'm not finished with it. This paper talks about kind of like, I think kind of a well-accepted way that we come up with new ideas. There's 2 phases, generating new ideas and then exploring those ideas. The generating new ideas is taking different things from different industries and different inventions and basically just combining different things into a range of possible solutions. That second phase is the exploration. Like, okay, well I can take this path and I could that thing that I generated, that solution, would that work? Oh, maybe not. Would this solution that I generated work? There's this concept of the path of least resistance, and this paper just kind of explores the fact that our brains try to conserve energy just naturally. Our brains are very good at conserving energy. We find the path of least resistance. We just kind of gravitate towards the idea that's already there. We just try to glom onto the thing, the solution that is the path of least resistance. But when you add a constraint, that's when we start getting creative. That's when it sets us off that path of least resistance. I think that's what's so interesting about the show. The show adds constraints. One, the room has to be the same. Everything is filmed in the room. There's no outside scenes. And then 2, I mean, I think they kind of decided they were going to create a new cast and new stories every single episode. So it gets you off that path of like, well, what if we tell a story about like 6 friends in an apartment, right? I mean, you keep seeing these series that are like always like Friends, or maybe it's 5 friends, but it's just like Friends. And so this really got these folks who are making the show, I think it's 2 brothers, off of the common path of making a television series. And so I think it's a great thing to watch and kind of see the creativity that comes out of adding the constraints that most people would freak out about, right? Most of us don't want constraints. Most of us think like, man, we need to live a life that has no constraints and we want more money and more time.
We're having some trouble with the connection. Please try again in a moment.
Siri. What's interesting about this paper and this show is when you add more constraints, you get more creative. I hope you guys dig these videos. If you do, please hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. I upload a new video every day talking about creativity and business and marketing and just getting through life, even when I have a headache and a kid who's been screaming all night. And I hope you have an awesome weekend, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.